It's Rant time. So in case you haven't seen it yet, the Slingshot channel got 2 videos removed on YouTube, got a community strike, and was attacked in a slanderous article by the British tabloid newspaper Daily Mail. And, well, Google blood money. That headline tells you everything you need to know. I mean, I understand that tabloids are essentially the cancer of journalism, but I don't think that low expectations should grant immunity from criticism. So let's take a look at this. The article talked about a sickening YouTube video that shows viewers how to kill someone in a stab vest, like the one worn by PC Keith Palmer when he was murdered in the Westminster terror attack. You know what sickens me? Lies and misinformation. So, first off, this is not a how-to video. This was a test. I've seen it, it's obviously gone now, but it had nothing to do with teaching people how to defeat a stab-proof vest or how to kill police officers or anything like that. I mean, what could we take away from that? How to defeat a stab-resistant vest. Step 1. Go to the gym and lift weights for a couple of years until you're as massively built as Joerg. Then pick up any kind of knife and go apeshit. Stab the vest really damn hard. And hope you'll get lucky. Okay. That's essentially all. It did not show anybody a secret trick of how to circumvent the vest or anything. Or, this is the weak spot in the vest and you have to do it in such and such way in order to penetrate. No. He just grabbed the thing and had at it. Anybody can do that and anybody can get the idea of doing it that way. And I mean, he talked, okay, I'll get to that later, what he said about it. But the thing is, this was a test that can be invaluable for manufacturers of stab-resistant vests. Potentially, maybe they'll figure out ways to improve them. But I mean, it's not like it's a secret that these are not 100% perfect. In fact, here is a supplier of body armor who says, explicitly, no armor is 100% stab proof. And then it goes on to say, please know that, lists a number of things like axes, claw hammers, crowbars, bayonets, spears can defeat any stab resistant body armor. So I guess, according to the Daily Mail, that supplier incites violence by teaching people how to defeat a stab-proof vest. So somehow that makes that video quote-unquote disgusting. What I personally find disgusting is exploiting the death of a police officer in order to slander an innocent person and put unreasonable pressure on a video platform just for the damn clicks and newspaper sales. Hypocrisy much? The article also harps on about how much money Google made from that video. Ironically, while making money off of fear-mongering and sensationalist misinformation. Yeah. Quote, when are Google going to get their act together and stop making money out of vile hatred? What? Where's the hatred exactly? Joerg has never made any threats or associated himself with any kind of ideology, let alone terrorism. I mean, here's part of an interview that they somehow put in that article. I don't know why, because it's completely self-defeating and pretty much disproves the entire thing that the article is trying to show. So, quote here from Joerg, I just want to show that people who wear these vests should not feel invincible. They are still vulnerable. These vests should not be described as stab-proof. If they change police equipment because I have shown it is vulnerable, then I may be saving some lives. Oh, the outrage! What a vile, hateful terrorist. He's obviously hating all police officers and wants everybody to be killed, and he supports ISIS and all that. I'm just trying not to overheat and explode here, but seriously, who... I can't even process who thought that made sense in even the most remote of ways. He also said, I feel sorry about what happened to the policeman in London. He should have had a gun to protect himself. And personally, I agree, by the way. That's not the main point of this video. Quote from a YouTube spokeswoman, "We have clear policies against inciting violence and harmful or dangerous activities." I mean, what he did here was not illegal, not dangerous, other than to himself perhaps to an extent, and most certainly not harmful to anybody. And inciting violence at I mean, come on. You might as well say that, watching violence in the news is inciting violence because reasons. And you just gotta appreciate how palpable the irony is when low-grade sensationalist journalists criticize entertainment videos for inspiring terrorists. You know what inspires terrorists? Knowing that these people will immortalize them. I mean, think about it. Every time something happens, a terrorist attack happens, picture of the terrorist, name of the terrorist, everywhere. They talk the entire time about, oh no, it's so terrible. This person did that. This person, look at him. I mean, come on. That's exactly what some of them want. That's the legacy. Because they are miserable little scumbags who cannot contribute anything of value. So the only thing that they can do to leave a legacy, quote unquote, is become famous or infamous, whatever. And these journalists help that. I mean, who remembers the names of the victims of the Columbine shooting, for example? Who remembers the names of the shooters? Yeah. There you go. I just have to wonder how trash reporters like that manage to sleep at night, knowing that they willingly and utterly fail to adhere to journalism ethics. I mean, what happened to fact-checking, harm limitation, integrity? Pfft, screw that. Better type some garbage about YouTube blood money. Looking at something for 5 seconds and then going, oh my, how vile. It's about the same level as Granny standing at the window and seeing that the garden gnomes of the neighbors have their pants down or something. I mean, that's the problem. People like that just latch onto tragic events like ticks and then milk it for all the publicity and money they can get. And create as much drama and outrage as possible. I'm not surprised that this is from the UK, the place where knives become banned because they are neon green and have a zombie logo. Apparently there is also a British ISP who has blocked Cult of Athena for, whatever, promoting violence. Seriously, they sell reproductions of historical arms and armor that somehow makes him equal to ISIS or something. Whatever. So there's a petition right now going on to remove the community strike from the Slingshot channel. I'll link it down below. Please go there, sign it. It's worth it. I mean, this is just nonsense. And while the media are stirring up a paranoid craze, advertisers are pestering YouTube because they aren't happy with where their ads show up. For example, Zombie Go Boom had a lot of their videos demonetized. They're starting to get into trouble because of that, because their content is not family friendly. Yeah, no freaking kidding. Zombie Go Boom. Of course you can't expect that to be family friendly. But again, it's not inciting violence in any way, shape or form. They're very clear that this is for entertainment. I mean, zombies, hello? We know that they're not real, right? We know that. Needless to say, I find that highly unreasonable, and I encourage you to support channels like that by going to their Patreon page. I mean, whether or not you like Zombie Go Boom, they're hardworking people, they provide entertainment, and they really don't deserve that. So if you like their content, go to their Patreon page. Hopefully they can become independent of the YouTube revenue, or at least less dependent, things like that. So there are a number of things you can criticize YouTube for, but in this case, I really think the fault lies with the advertisers. I mean, I understand that Starbucks or whoever doesn't want their coffee and whatnot to be shown in front of an Islamic extremist going, "Death to the West!" But if we have to put up with being bombarded with a crap load of ads every day, many of which are boring and cringeworthy, then maybe companies should put up with not being in 100% control over where their stuff shows up. I mean, it is still exposure, it is still advertisement, and most people very well understand that advertisers cannot directly pick, oh, I want this to be shown on that video, not on this video. I mean, people won't associate Walmart with whatever, kitten torture. I mean, that shouldn't be on YouTube anyway, but you get the point. Not to mention the fact that many of these companies do a lot more harm than showing a stab-resistant vest being pierced, through environmental degradation and pollution and treating workers like garbage and all of that. But that just as a side note. I mean, should cases, videos with actual hate speech and inciting violence be removed from YouTube? Hell yeah. But should everything that is even vaguely related to weapons and conflict be automatically and categorically mislabeled as terrorist? Hell no. So, dear tabloid writers, please understand that providing information and entertainment is not the same as encouraging action. All right, I'm done. Thanks for watching.